Hello there, welcome to Julie Leggett's Art. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to old and new subscribers. Welcome. What I'm going to do is just do a catch up on the wool blanket that I'm stitching. It has been a while and I have got quite a bit done, but recently I've had some major surgery and I'm recovered enough now to return. Right, what I'll do is I'll show you some of the purple colourway. It's the purple one that I've concentrated on, and I've got a few different blocks here. I did originally start with always adding a wool circle, but since then I've changed a little bit, as I always do, and I'm leaving some of the squares blank and I am stitching some in a circular pattern but without stitching the patch on. So let me just show you a few that I've done. This is one where I've stitched the circle on. I have kept with the cream colourway wool. I've run out of the wool that I'm using, that I have been using, so I found some wool where I undid a cardigan. It's one of my mum's cardigans that she'd half knitted, so I'm going to try that. It is a little bit thicker than the other, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So that's one where the circle's been put on. This one I've actually done it with a sort of nice pattern, keeping it in a circular motion. Another one with a circular patch on, and this one's a different colourway. It's like a purpley circle. I've cross stitched around the edge. Most of it that I've done on here is running stitch or kantha stitch, but I do sometimes do something a little bit different. Here are some squares that I have pinned together. I haven't actually stitched these together. This one's a little bit different. I've used a blanket stitch around, and that is a slightly thicker wool. It's very hard to see the stitches on the cream ones. This is another one where I've just done a circular template, and I've literally just made up the stitch pattern as I've gone along, and I've done some stem stitches in some of the sections on that one. It's another one with a wool patch on, and this one's just circular, following a circular pattern with the wool. At the end I'll show you the bit that I've stitched together. I'm going to stitch one now. What I'm going to do, what I do is I put the circular piece of wool on the centre and just pin it on. Now you can either stitch this on or use it as a template, and in this case I'm using it as a template. Now what I try to do is so there's not too much of the, I don't want knots in at the beginning, is probably what I'm trying to say. So I try and run the wool in so it's hidden just underneath there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a running stitch all the way around, the circular template. Now this wool is a little bit, I pulled that out now, never mind. Let's try again, be a bit more careful. There we go. So we're going to carry on doing a running stitch all the way around the template, and then I can take the template off. And I've done the circular pattern. Of course you could just do the pattern without the template, but I just feel that you probably get it a little more round. So just like that, just stitching all around the template there. It's quite amusing. This the undercover here, the patchwork, is just a mishmash of all bits of fabric, both already quilted and other bits of stitch pieces that I've started stitching together, because I've ended up getting rather a lot of things that I need to use up. So that's another thing I've started, and it's quite eclectic, but I'm liking it, and I'm just doing it very spontaneously, and anything I find that is something I've stitched or an oddment, I'm actually putting together in strips and then adding them on until I get quite a big piece. I'm not quite sure what I'll do with it when it's completed. Maybe I'll sell it, I'm not quite sure. Can't keep everything. Right, are we nearly right the way round? Okay, I think we are. This wool is quite a bit thicker, so then I'm going to take the pins out, take that off, and then what I might do is I just do some squiggles, and I think I might just go, this is all freestyle now, just do this as I go along, and keep everything inside the circle. Right. And I'll keep on stitching there. Of course you can add lots of other stitches in, but I am trying. Hi, so just to finish off here, at the moment I've got this many patches still to complete. I want to show you the blanket to date, so there we go. It is quite attractive with all the different colourways with the tie-dye effect. So this is how many pieces I've done, and I've hand stitched them all together. I've got this one more row to stitch on, and I'll work hard at getting more done to complete. I also wanted to just show you where I've got with the pink and aubergine. So I've got some very similar type of stitched squares. That one I've quartered with cross stitch and French knots. I've done a lot with the chain stitch around the edge, which I think is very effective. That one's got a chain stitch circular piece with the running stitch. Some more of the wiggly ones with stab stitching. So a good selection there. I even did one square one. I'm not sure I'll use that in this, but that was done with like a darning effect. There's quite a few of this colourway, and I've just done the designs as I go along, and as you can see I shall actually alternate these like that, so that we get an attractive patchwork effect of the colours. So that's, put that one there and that one there. So that's the effect of the next one that I'm working on. I haven't cut all the squares out for that yet because I wanted to finish the purple one, but I thought I'd show you where I got to with that. So there we go. I'll leave you just looking at this, which I think is rather attractive. This is the back, which I've done fairly neatly, and I've pressed it down flat. I think I will have to back it with something, but I'll think about that later. So there we go. Thank you for watching. I'll catch up with you again soon with where I get to with this in the next couple of weeks. Okay, bye for now.